Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his adversary, fighting out of the red corner,
Okay, let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
They're underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two.
During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. That was a miss by Mason. That's where he wants his man opposite him, right against the ropes. Well off the mark by Mason. I guess it's already a sign of things to come. They are not wasting any time toe-to-toe in round one.
If this is an appetizer, please bring on the meal.
Two is underway. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
And that's some fine work right there by Mason. Oh, that's gotta hurt. What an intense left hand by Rhodes. What a hook to the body by Rhodes. Strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Well off the mark by Rhodes. Great movement to get away from those punches.
Don't worry about it. Get in your rhythm, okay? I want to see more jabs.
Listen, you can throw him off with some head. That's it. Throw him off with head movement. Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab.
And round number 3 is underway.
In and out. In and out.
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Well-targeted counterpunch by Mason. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Rhodes. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Pulls the trigger fast. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. What a solid hook to the body by Rhodes. Mason's commitment to throwing punches in that last round really scored well for him. Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Protecting his head well with his guard. Mason's doing a superb job on the inside, keeping busy landing shots. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
Rose is now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and saying, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. And a smart counterpunch by Rose. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of fifth gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
Is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes the guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what had come back at him.
This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Excellent hook to the body by Rhodes. Trying to create an opportunity here as he backs him up against the ropes. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
And a big right hand by Rhodes.
Tap.
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Oh! What an intense hook landed by Rhodes. He scored well after being hit himself. Masons is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Mason's being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents, and you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick his shots, to be calm enough to see the openings. He's seeing everything right now.
Targeted counterpunch by Mason. He has taken a lot of punishment here.
Well, the special fighters find a way, even when it's desperate like this, to survive. He's got to find that way right now.
A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Mason's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Rose is looking like he may be the victim of one of those old boxing axioms that you hit the body and the head will fall.
Yeah, or you chop, I'll give you another one. You want axioms, or you chop the tree down at the trunk, and the tree, timber, it comes down.
Those body shots are chopping away. Wow! Wow, what an impressive left hand by Rhodes. Rhodes has got to understand where he is right now in this fight. He'd be delusional to think that this is a close fight. He's down.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm delusional, and I have him down. But the thing right now is he's got to roll those dice. He has to really gamble if he's going to get back in charge of this fight.
A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Rhodes. Mason's doing a great job on the inside, keeping busy, landing shot. Oh, Rhodes! Oh! Rhodes is knocked down! So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And a smart counterpunch by Mason. Mason's punch stats have shown one thing to me, and that he is committed and effective with the jab tonight, and that's making it so that he can then get the payoff on the inside.
Yeah, exactly. It's getting...
Oh, and there you go. No dicing. Stunned and staggered. Down he goes. Uppercut did the damage. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Good exchange. He fires back. Round 8 is underway. Mason's got to be so careful here, Teddy. He was knocked down in the last round, and you know his opponent's going to be gunning for him here at the start of this round.
But this is where you walk a tightrope, so to speak, because if he's too careful, as you alluded to, guess what? His opponent walks in, and the fight's going to get stopped. So, yeah, he's got to be smart, but he's also got to pick something at his opponent, chop something at his opponent to keep him off a little bit, too.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Rose. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Rose's training regimen probably didn't include much work defensively because he has been a sitting target all night long.
It's just not moving his head. You know, the problem when you try to block and you don't move your head, your opponent can put punches together and keep you defensive, your handcuffed. But when you move your head, you create an opening. So your opponent throws a punch, he misses, he doesn't put them together. He's worried about something coming back. Right now, the opponent's not worried about anything coming back.
What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see...
He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. Blood's gonna have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached, his opponent out. He's the victor. Rose is your winner by impressive knockout victory.
And he did it just the way he had to. Stayed on the outside and used those quick hands all night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.